for deployment.
Please enter your code name.
Striker test team, at your service. Striker test team, at your service.
Hostile units incoming. Peacekeepers, prepare for combat.
What's this new toy? Got a name?
Name's Eliznes. The latest brake striker, beefed up with extra armor.
Code red. Code red. Main cabin breach. Hangar on fire. Safety engaged. Stay alert. Emergency exit.
Warning. Oxygen level below 20.9%. Warning. Oxygen level below 19.5%.
Pyrogenesis. Good. Familiar.
Eliznes initiated. Safety disengaged. Mind bridge activated. Injecting Corixium particles. Mind bridge connected. Initiating system diagnostics. Structural integrity confirmed.
Fluid armor. Confirmed.
Corixium engine power supply confirmed. Incoming urgent message from Space Garrison.
Attention! We are under attack from Thea's Vanguard. Significant damage confirmed. Self-destruct activates in 120 seconds. All units evacuate immediately.
Evacuate? Right. Not a single escape pod intact. Looking for a plan B.
Under attack. Fluid armor activated. Fire control system enabled. Calibrating weapon system. Energy autocannon and induced sword are combat ready. Initiates in 10 seconds.
Eliznes, stabilize us. Adjust thrusters, drop us straight down. Now!
Initiating atmospheric reentry sequence. Incoming heavy assault from hostile colossal strikers. Induced sword offline. Switch to energy autocannon. Charge energy autocannon to boost short-range damage. Enemy target once a target is locked.
Evade incoming attack. Hostiles detected at the south point. The system will indicate attack directions around the reticle.
Enemy targets detected. System overheating. Rebooting system. Fluid armor depleted. Structural integrity at critical level.
Made it with just the fluid armor. Didn't think you had it in you.
Enemy targets detected. Attack with energy autocannon. Energy autocannon inflicts energy damage. Armor installed. All weapon restrictions lifted. You may switch your main weapon from energy autocannon to battle halberd. Battle halberd can bypass enemy fluid armor and cause significant damage. You may also use Gauss cannons to attack. Gauss cannons' powerful impact can immobilize the target.
Where is the orbital elevator? This destruction, it's horrible. Aleseness, contact the nearest Peacekeeping Corps HQ.
Urgent communication incoming from friendly ground base.
Pilot, this is Zone 48. Confirm identity. Over.
Peacekeeper 98213, reporting.
Pilot, we were also blindsided by Thea's Vanguard. The garrison's debris has wreaked havoc on us. Unable to provide support. Over.
I'm here to help, not asking for it.
A colossal striker from Thea's Vanguard is in the area. Take cover if you see an
Continue to attack with battle halberd and Gauss cannons. Use complex shield to stun same-sized enemies in perfect block. Activate complex shield to block frontal attacks.
No, running is useless, morons.
Come
Striker. This is gonna be fun.
They won't back off unless we take this thing down. That thing that just entered the atmosphere, is it friendly?
Target acquired.
Don't sweat it. Nothing Luminae can't fix.
Hey, get over here if you want to live. All droids, fire! Flank it! I'll engage head on.
Attention, Shadow Special Task Force. Rescue operation at Moshmok is about to begin. All relevant personnel complete your final checks. Weapon airdrop ready. Cargo rocket ready. Striker systems calibrated. No error found. Combatants, prepare to deploy.
Aleseness, ready at any time.
Pilot in position. Striker entering launch tunnel. Brake system safety disengaged. Pilot in control. Ready for launch.
Hiya, I'll be your CIC for this mission. Name's Anka Bell. Just joined Shadow. Still settling in, but looks like we're diving straight into missions. So let's do it. Pilot, for this mission, we'll locate the 3 patrol strikers we lost communications with in Moshmok. According to our latest SAT images, we've detected activity at an abandoned base to the southwest. Recently, a massive amount of Thea's forces have been active in the area. This is a rescue mission, so try to avoid going toe-to-toe. Now, our CO will fill you in with the details.
Greetings, pilot. I'm your commanding officer. My name is Christian. I'll be leading this operation. First, we'll drop you off just outside Moshmok's waters. You'll travel by submarine. From there, use the underwater elevator to reach the abandoned base. Your squad will meet you at the entrance. Aleseness is fully geared up this time, ready for anything. Close combat, long range, and solid defense. We won't let your striker go in naked like your last atmospheric entry.
Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Aleseness, game on! Let's roll!
Melee mode.
Pilot, the correct readings are off here. I'll confirm the extraction point ASAP once you're done. This is where the UWC built their mass driver. After the orbital elevator attack, The UWC disbanded, and the base was abandoned. We'll conduct our search here. Last SAT update shows strikers engaged in combat in the area.
With whom? Thea's Vanguard?
Not sure.
It has to be them. If anyone else was involved, it wouldn't be this quiet.
They were lunar civilians who fought their government for equal rights. But now, they've resorted to pure violence.
They're just as selfish and rotten as the lunar scum they claim to hate. How many Earthers died when they blew up the elevator? HQ, check the feed now. Something's not right with the wreckage.
Looks like it was just shot down. The corite's spreading fast.
Watch out! Thermal spike! Friendly IFF. Objective confirmed. Data received. Syncing up for investigation. Focus on what's in front of you.
Enemy strikers confirmed. Thea's Vanguard. This is Shadow Special Task Force from Nizra Matrix.
Shield activated.
Identify yourselves.
Thank goodness it's Elise Ness. We're with Mr. Matrix. Thalassian Patrol Squad 4. Verification code has been sent. Over.
ID confirmed. Good to see you're safe. Sync intel first, then prepare to pull out. Why are they here?
Shield
They had us trapped here. They've been surveying this area. Probably going after the core right here.
How many are we up against?
Maybe, but... Damn Earthers! Die! They're all gonna die!
Incoming! Watch out! I'll stay. The rest of you secure the exit.
Nizra Matrix is poking their nose in too? Great. Not a chance. You're going down today. You think your break striker makes you a hero? Pathetic.
Shield activated. Shield activated. Shield activated. Insufficient engine output. Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Shield activated. Energy low.
Stop it! They're not worth dying for!
You know nothing. The moon was built on our backs. You Earthers have no clue what we've been through.
Aleseness, stay away from it.
What now?
Corite doesn't spread this quickly.
D3. Carbon tax. March.
You hearing this?
Day 1.
Phase one's done. Don't drag this out. Come on.
Day 225. Transfer. Accumulate strength.
Shield activated.
Day 556. Pirates. New identity. Food. Day 2122. Witness. Exterminate. Search. Stone. Day 2144.
Shield
Fight
deactivated.
and survive.
Shield activated. Shield activated. Shield activated.
Ride's on its way. I need your coordinates.
unavailable. Shield deactivated.
Still haven't deployed the extraction beacon? What's going on?
Now?
Let's light them up!
Storm's coming. Take him out before it hits.
Now the airdrop can finally reach us. Yeah, we're pretty tight on time. But still, let's freshen up before joining the fight.
Load up! Things are about to get real.
Now, press the Interact key to select an airdrop. Airdrop on site. Gear up now. Airdropped weapons are universal. You can even try your luck with the enemy's airdrop pods.
Make sure to destroy any unused airdrops. We don't want those rats digging our trash.
The Striker Manual mentions that surplus weapons can be mounted in the reserved slots. Press the Switch Weapons key to swap between the modular weapons and default weapons. You can replenish ammo by finding magazines on neutralized hostiles or in supply crates.
Destroy as many extractors as you can before the ship arrives. They release subterranean cori, which triggers pulse storms.
They might deploy more to keep you from leaving.
They're out of their minds.
That corite extractor was built for mining. Now it's a terrifying weapon. If they release the corite, one pulse storm will wipe out everything on the island.
The three factions are mining and researching corite at Mashmak. Is this some kind of power play by Thea? To have their insane demands met and fight the moon?
I can't shake it. Thea might have something even crazier in mind.
We can dismantle more extractors.
HQ has pinpointed the extraction area. Sending the coordinates your way. Beacon deployed. Your ride will be there in 2 minutes. Hang in there.
Got the coordinates. Follow me. We're pulling out.
Finally, getting out of this hellhole.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't stop them.
See those corite pulse storms? They're small, but they pack a punch. They can do a lot of damage to the fluid armor and the Striker itself.
Go around them. I've seen Strikers crushed by them.
Those storms are expanding. We can't risk losing Elisemus. You need to make sure you make it. Even if we don't.
Cut the crap. Follow orders. We're getting out together.
Still got an airdrop beacon. Now they'll rue the day.
New corite pulse storm detected. Energy low. Reloading. Fire behind.
I thought we would still have at least 100 years to figure a way out of our demise after the catastrophe. But now that we're seeing how fast Korite spreads, that estimate might in fact be closer to 30 years, or perhaps even less than that. We've lost nearly 2/3 of the world's population to the catastrophe, due to the emergence of Korite. I saw a chance for us to unite, to rebuild our homes. I had high hopes that Korite could spur growth in technology and offer a path to human survival. But ironically, we've put everything we know into this striker behind me. All it changes is how we fight each other. Another way to quench our thirst for blood. Everybody wants a better life. Fertile land. Breathable air. So we keep scrabbling over what's left of Earth's resources. And during a recent operation in Mashmak, one of our brave pilots discovered that Korite is conscious. It can grow. Maybe even replicate human experiences. We're not sure if it's a sentient being in a different form. But it's spreading much faster than we expected. As you might already know, Shadow was founded to resolve conflicts while protecting human rights. But now this Korite consciousness will sure stir things up. Resource wars are about to get real ugly. However, at the end of the day, if humanity can't get its act together, it's on us to bridge the gap between humanity and Korite. Mashmak's ground zero for Korite disasters, and a battleground for extremist factions. It's our job to stop these lunatics from releasing Korite, polluting the surface, and wiping out humanity. And even if Korite proves to be sentient, which it may, we still need to find a way to survive. Let's buy humanity some more time.
Hey, Christian, can I talk to you real quick? That voice from the last battle. I don't think that it came from the pilot.
Interesting. We're looking into the combat data and...
The combat data? No, that's not it. I'm talking about something completely different. I've got a bad feeling. Those crystals might be infecting living things. Well, not infect. It's more like fusion. Or maybe evolution.
Evolving into silicon-based life forms. That sounds like something you might see in an old sci-fi movie. If that's the case, then we're probably dealing with something way beyond our understanding. Get some rest. I'll keep you guys updated.
Mizrahan opposition attacked the Union's mine in the Eye of Mizra. Regional militias have been fiercely competing for chloride.
Chloride particles, composed of silicon carbide, have spread into settlements, leading to multiple outbreaks of Marson's disease among residents.
同盟联合科学院公布了一项数据，从大灾难至今，预计要加速蔓延，数十年内可完全污染地球。未来学会的学者们正在研究 EIC 奇迹之子与 EIC 的感应，期望能尽早揭开。
Combat alert! Combat alert! New mission received. All relevant personnel proceed to the tactical station.
Leading to multiple outbreaks of Marson's disease among residents.
同盟联合科学院公布了一项数据，从大灾难至今
Things aren't looking good, Chief.
Chlorites everywhere. Resources are running low. At this point, wars are unavoidable.
More than anything, this is a test of morals.
Right, but I'm not holding my breath on that. The world leaders are not gonna talk this one out. The three factions and the moon are openly at each other's throats. The world's in shambles. Pair that with the chaos in Mashmak and the borders. Our hands are already pretty full. Besides, our pilots need different strikers for various combat situations.
And what about the pilots? How'd it go with... Oh, speak of the devil. Chief's got a mission for you.
We're short on pilots at the moment, so that means we're counting on you for this mission. Mizra Matrix will send 5 striker pilots alongside our squad for this operation. You know how it is. Strategy and striker pairings are key in co-op missions. Confirm your striker with Alessio. Get prepped and move out as soon as the mission's live.
We just rolled out a new brake striker. Come on, I'll show you. You'll love it.
Welkin, ready to strike. Falcon, ready to strike. Stego, ready to strike. Hurricane, ready to strike. Aleseness, ready to strike. Aquila, ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Dismantle the chloride extractors placed by Thea's Vanguard at the observatory. Extractors will speed up if not dismantled in time, causing contamination. Reach the target number of dismantled units to halt their plan.
Falcon, game on! Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Objective, dismantle chlorite extractors. Insufficient ammo. Chlorite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Chlorite extractor deployed. Target required. Chlorite extractor dismantled by enemy. Fire from front. Target required. Stabilizing. Fire from right.
Let's meet here.
Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Chlorite extractor dismantled. Chlorite extractor deployed. Target required. Chlorite extractor dismantled by enemy. Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Assist. Fire from left. Reloading. Fire from left. Stabilizing. Chlorite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Weapon not ready. Chlorite extractor deployed. Chlorite extractor dismantled. Chlorite extractor deploys in 10 warning. You are leaving the company. Assist.
Falcon, requesting backup.
You got what you deserve. Chlorite extractor deployed. Chlorite extractor dismantled by enemy. Target required.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Assist. Corite extractor deployed. Energy low. Corite extractor dismantled. Insufficient.
Falcon,
engine output.
requesting backup.
Corite extractor deployed. Insufficient engine output. Energy low.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Insufficient engine output. Unavailable.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Assist.
Falcon, requesting backup.
10 seconds.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Corite extractor deployed. Energy low. Corite extractor dismantled. Assist. Unavailable.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Weapon not. Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Corite extractor deployed. Insufficient ammo. Corite extractor dismantled.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Assist. Weapon not ready.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Assist. Large corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Large corite extractor deployed.
Falcon, requesting backup.
Assist. Victory!
Stago, ready to hold down the front line.
Assist. 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 Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Stago, ready to hold down the front line.
Assist. MVP.
Nobody dodges Aquila's gaze.
Dismantle chloride extractors around Cape Blanc Observatory. They will be periodically deployed around the area. Approach an extractor to dismantle it. If not dismantled in time, extractors will activate automatically. The squad that dismantles the specified number first completes the mission. Dismantle chloride extractors around Cape Blanc Observatory. They will be periodically deployed around the area. Approach an extractor to dismantle it. If not dismantled in time,
New mission. Welkin, ready Tricera, ready to strike. Aquila, ready to strike. Falcon, ready to pilot proceeding on board. Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Obtain launch keys from 3 data terminals to restart the rocket launch. A key will periodically be generated at one of 3 data terminals. Obtain and upload the keys to launch site before Windrose.
Tricera, game on! Tricera, holding down the front.
Submit keys to the central launch site. Key generates at point A in 60 seconds. Shield offline. Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Tricera, holding down the front.
Optical camera drone will soon go offline. Auto fire
Panther,
system
diving
unlocked.
into ambush.
Key generated at point B. Reloading. Assist. Assist. Reloading.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Reloading. Key secured. Provide cover. Reloading. Key generates at point A in 30 seconds. Unavailable. Reloading. Key generated at point A. Enemy down. Reloading. Shield offline. Energy low. Shield online. Reloading. Assist. Key secured. Provide cover. Shield offline. Assist. Key generates at point B in 30 seconds. Assist. Reloading. Warrior, co-right post. Assist. Reloading. Shield offline. Obtaining key. Shield online. Reloading. Shield offline. Shield online. Key generates obtaining key. Insufficient Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for the... Victory! Enemy down. Key generated at point A. MVP.
Useless to run when Falcon has eyes on you?
Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Eliminate Thea's Vanguard forces in various strongholds. Neutralizing enemies yields weapons or supplies. Proceed to an extraction point once it's ready.
Aleseness, game on!
Eliminate enemies in each area. Earn mission points. Activate extraction points and obtain supplies. Unavailable. Fire from right. Stabilizing. Fire from multiple sides. Insufficient. Stabilizing. Unavailable. Unavailable. Shield activated. Energy low. Energy low. Fire from right. Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Fire from right. Shield activated. Energy low. Shield deactivated. Fire from front. Fire from left. Unavailable. Fire from front. Stabilizing. Unavailable. Shield activated. Weapon not ready. Shield deactivated. Unavailable. Shield activated. Fire from front. Insufficient ammo. Shield activated. Melee mode. Fire from left. Fire from left. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Energy low. Shield activated. Weapon not ready. Shield activated. Insufficient engine output. Shooting mode. Unavailable. Stabilizing. Fire from right. Shield deactivated. Insufficient engine output. Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Shield activated. Fire from front. Fire from right. Fire from right. Stabilizing. Unavailable. Shield activated. Fire from behind. Large Chlorite extractor
New Chlorite pulse storm detected.
Chlorite pulse storm incoming.
Heads up. New Chlorite pulse storm detected. Heads up. New Chlorite pulse storm detected. Incoming Chlorite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Unavailable.
Incoming Chlorite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Fluid armor offline. Initiating ejection sequence. Large Chlorite extractor deployed. Chlorite pulse storm imminent. Aleseness, ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Eliminate Thea's Vanguard forces in various strongholds. Neutralizing enemies yields weapons or supplies. Proceed to an extraction point once it's ready.
Aleseness, game on!
Eliminate enemies in each area. Earn mission points. Activate extraction points. And obtain supplies. Shield activated. Fire from multiple sides. Shield activated. Shield activated. Fire from multiple sides. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Fire from left. Shield activated. Fire from right. Insufficient engine output. Fire from multiple sides. Insufficient engine output. Fire from front. Weapon not ready. Fire from multiple sides. Fire from behind. Fire from front. Fire from right. Melee mode. Fire from left. Energy low. Shield activated. Fire from left. Shield deactivated. Unavailable. Fluid armor reactivated. Energy low. Unavailable. Deactivated. Shield activated. Fluid armor reactivated. Stabilizing. Unavailable. Stabilizing. Fire from right. Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Insufficient engine output. Stabilizing. Energy low. Shield deactivated. Energy low. Shield activated. Shooting mode. Shield activated. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Insufficient engine output. Shield deactivated. Shield deactivated. Fluid armor offline. Shield activated. Fluid armor reactivated. Fire from left. Shield deactivated. Fire from left. Stabilizing. Shield activated. Unavailable. Fire from left. Fire from right. Stabilizing. Shield deactivated. Energy low. Shooting mode. Insufficient engine output. Shooting mode. Fire from behind. Melee mode. Shield activated. Large choroid extractor dismantling failed. Choroid pulse storm incoming. Shooting mode. Fire from front. Stabilizing. Melee mode. Fire from behind. Fire from front. Fire from left. Fire from behind. Fire from multiple sides. Shooting mode. Large Corite extractor deployed. Corite pulse storm imminent. Unavailable. Insufficient engine output. Energy low. Melee mode. Energy low. Energy low. Shield activated. Unavailable. Stabilizing. Solid armor offline. Shield activated. Unavailable. Stabilizing. Melee. Shield activated. Insufficient engine output. Shooting. Shield activated. Shield activated. Unavailable. Stabilizing. Stabilizing. Weapon not ready. Extraction point A is ready. Fluid armor offline. Extraction point fire from clear. Behind. Insufficient engine output. Energy low. Unavailable. Preparing extraction point B. Fire from behind. Energy low. Energy low. Stabilizing.
Get over here.
Energy low. Stabilizing. Energy low. Fire from right. Stabilizing. Shield deactivated. deactivated. Shield activated. Extraction point D is ready. Unavailable. Shield activated. Preparing extraction point C. Shield activated. Shield activated. Insufficient engine output. Shield deactivated. Insufficient engine output. Stabilizing. Fire from front. Stabilizing. Fire from front. Energy low. Insufficient engine output. Fire from left. Extraction point C is ready. Stabilizing.
Incoming core extraction. Steer clear. Incoming Corite pulse storm. 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 Steer clear.
Energy low. Warning. You are leaving the...
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Warning. You are leaving the combat zone. Energy low. Warning. You are leaving the Insufficient engine output. Stabilizing. Melee mode. Insufficient engine output. Shield deactivated. Insufficient engine output.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Get over here.
Shield deactivated. Insufficient engine output.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Shield activated.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
reactivated.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Shield deactivated. Shield deactivated.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Shield deactivated. Fire from right. Weapon not ready. Shield activated. Fire from
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
enemy down. Fire from right. Shield deactivated.
Incoming Corite pulse
Preparing
storm.
extraction
Steer
point
clear.
E. Stabilizing.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Fire from multiple sides. Extraction point C cleared. Stabilizing.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Energy low. Insufficient engine output. Stabilizing.
Heads up. New Corite pulse storm detected. Heads up. New Corite pulse storm detected.
Stabilizing.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer.
Shield activated. Shield activated. Unavailable. Business, ready to strike. Panther, ready to strike. Welkin, ready to strike. Kanaka, ready to strike. Falcon, ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Escort the payload along the route to the launch site. Activating the consoles along the way can speed up the payload. Make sure to reach the destination before the enemy.
Aleseness, game on!
Melee mode. Objective. Activate signal consoles and guide payload to destination. Fire from front. Shield console A activates in 20 seconds. Fire from right. Shield deactivated. Weapon not ready. Activating signal console. Signal console out of range. Activating signal console. Fluid armor reactivated. Signal console out of range. Signal console activated. The payload is swiftly advancing. Shield activated.
I was hoping you'd last longer.
Shooting mode. Weapon not ready. Unavailable. Shield activated. Assist. Shield deactivated. Insufficient engine output. Shield deactivated. Insufficient engine output.
Let's meet here.
Shield deactivated. Shield deactivated. Console B activates in 20 seconds. Shield activated. Unavailable. Shield deactivated. Subtask. Capture console B before the enemy. Shield activated. Fluid armor online. Shield deactivated. Assist. Shield activated. Signal console activated. The payload is swiftly advancing. Unavailable.
Neutralize the marked target.
Melee mode.
Let's meet here.
Advancing payload.
Hold him down the front!
Shield deactivated. is ours. Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Aleseness, hit in the front line.
You got what you deserve. Fire control system unlocked. Activating signal console.
I was hoping you'd last longer.
Activating signal console. Shield activated. Signal console activated. The payload is swiftly advancing. Fire from front. Shield activated. Unavailable.
Help our friend out.
Unavailable. Assist.
I was hoping you'd last longer.
Unavailable. Enemy down. Unavailable. Melee mode. Falcon here. The sky is ours. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Victory! Enemy down. Advancing payload. MVP.
Welkin ain't something to mess with.
Greetings, pilot. We'll cover the energy autocannon in this simulation. Sky Raider's energy autocannon features regular and charge modes. In biped form, tap to fire a double plasma shot that deals energy damage and consumes 2 rounds of ammo. Now, neutralize the enemy striker using the energy autocannon. After use. Hold to charge and fire a plasma shot that deals significant direct energy damage, consuming 2 rounds of ammo. Now, neutralize the enemy with the energy blaster's charged attacks. Use the camera to lock onto the enemy striker automatically. Now, use the 2 different modes of the energy autocannon to neutralize enemy strikers. Tutorial complete. Next, we'll cover the energy missiles. The energy missile explodes on impact, dealing sustained area and energy damage to friendly and enemy units. Now, neutralize the enemy striker using the energy missiles. To lock onto the enemy striker automatically. Weapon not ready. Tutorial complete. Next, we'll cover the jamming missiles. Jamming missiles create multiple smoke screens in front of your striker, preventing enemies within the smoke from locking onto you. The smoke screen created by the jamming missile blocks energy damage and greatly reduces direct energy damage. Tutorial complete. Next, we'll cover the Aerial Assault Form module. The striker can stay airborne in Aerial Assault Form, allowing you to navigate the battlefield by adjusting its altitude. There are 3 objective points in the simulation. Reach each point in order. Switch to Aerial Assault Form and reach the objective. In aerial assault form, tap the autocannon key to fire a double plasma shot that deals energy damage, consuming 2 rounds of ammo. Hold to charge and fire a plasma shot that deals significant direct energy damage, consuming 2 rounds of ammo. The escort drones automatically intercept incoming missiles. Adjust the flight altitude and angle to shoot down airborne targets. To evade enemy lock-on. Now, try performing a loop. Energy low. Unavailable. Tutorial complete. Next, we'll cover the missile dispenser. To use the missile dispenser, first switch to aerial assault form. Hold to aim and view the missile dispenser's trajectory and impact point. Release to deploy. The missile dispenser detonates on impact, scattering a swarm of micro-missiles to attack nearby enemies. Stabilizing. Now, carefully aim the trajectory and impact point to hit enemy strikers with the missile dispenser. Tutorial complete. Sky Raider, ready to strike. Stego, ready to strike. Tricera, ready to strike. Lumine, ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Escort reactor core and upgrade Bunker City's power facilities. Activating the consoles along the way can speed up the transport vehicle. St. Enos have also set their sights on this operation. Be sure to complete the escort before them.
Sky Raider, game on!
Objective: capture consoles and guide payload to destination. Weapon not ready. Warning. Initiating ejection sequence. First kill. Ready for deployment.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Fire signal console activated. Enemy payload is swiftly advancing.
Stellaris! Sneaking up for a backline ambush. Tricera! Holding down the front!
Weapon not ready.
Ready to hold down the front line.
Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Fire control system unlocked.
Tricera! Holding down the front!
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Initiating ejection sequence. Down. Ready for deployment. Signal console activated. Enemy payload is swiftly advancing.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Fire control system unlocked.
Stellaris! Sneaking up for a backline ambush. Tricera! Holding down the front!
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Warning. Weapon not ready. Warning. Weapon not
Lumine. Locking in to harass enemy defense.
Warning.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Weapon not ready.
Stellaris! Sneaking up for a backline ambush.
Insufficient engine output. Insufficient engine output.
Tricera! Holding down the front!
Subtask insufficient engine output.
I'll be the end of you.
Unavailable. Fluid armor offline. Signal console activated. Payload is swiftly advancing. Insufficient engine output.
I'll be the end of you.
Double kill. Ready for deployment.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Fire control system unlocked. Fire armor offline. Weapon not available.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Initiating ejection sequence. Defeat.
Tricera! Holding down the front!
MVP.
Tricera will always have your back!
Panther, ready to strike. Falcon, ready to strike. Lumine, ready to strike. Inferno. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting Colixium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Obtain launch keys from 3 data terminals to restart the rocket launch. A key will periodically be generated at one of 3 data terminals. Obtain and upload the keys to launch site before Windrose.
Panther, game on! Panther, diving into ambush.
Objective: secure and submit keys to the central launch site. Fire control system unlocked. Key generates at point A in 60 seconds. Shield deactivated. Weapon not ready. Shield activated.
Engage the marked target.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Weapon not ready. Shield assist.
Lumine, locking in to harass enemy defense.
Warning. Enemy secure key. Intercept now. Insufficient engine output. Insufficient engine output. Weapon not ready. Shield deactivated. Enemy carrier down. Key intercepted. Insufficient engine output. Insufficient engine output. Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Panther, diving into ambush.
Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Fire control system unlocked. Shield activated. Key generated at point B. Shield deactivated.
You got what you deserve.
Weapon not ready. out. Unavailable. Assist. Key secured. Provide cover. Insufficient engine output. Insufficient engine output. Enemy down. Key generates at point C in 30 seconds. Warning, co-right pulse storm. Shield offline. Key generated at point C. Shield offline. Key secured. Provide cover.
Inferno! About to lay down the barrage!
Warning, you are... Unavailable.
Eyes on this target.
Assist. Chloride haze density returned to normal. Chloride pulse storm ended.
Get over here.
Unavailable. Shield online. Generated at point A. Energy low. Assist. Shield offline. Shield activated. Weapon not ready. Assist. Assist. Key secured. Provide cover. Shield offline. Victory! Enemy down! MVP.
Stellaris saves the day.
units incoming. Peacekeepers, prepare for combat.
Warning. Mind bridge connected. Initiate